Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So I don't know how many of you guys caught the debate last night, the vice presidential debate, the one and only. Interesting. I mean, I wasn't expecting anybody to really discuss digital assets, cryptocurrencies, or any of that. This morning, though, when I opened up Twitter, I saw this from Michael Branch, and I found this interesting. This survey found that 49% of voters in the United States consider cryptocurrency policies an important issue in choosing which candidate to support. So clearly, maybe more people are letting on that they own crypto than originally polled. U.S. elections and cryptocurrencies. So 49% of voters, that's almost 1 in 2, guys, consider them a key issue for their vote. 92% of digital asset holders intend to vote, and 85% consider candidates' position on the issue important. A recent survey conducted by blockchain company Consensus and market research firm Harris X highlights the growing importance of cryptocurrency policies in the upcoming 2024 U.S. presidential election. The results indicated that a significant portion of U.S. voters, particularly those who own cryptos, could be influenced by candidates' positions on digital asset issues. The key highlights voters' demands for greater clarity regarding cryptocurrency regulations. So those are obviously the people like you and I who hold cryptocurrencies, who really just don't want to feel like criminals while they're trading. Consumer protection, clearer guidelines, and greater transparency are among the main concerns. So here's some of the key findings, guys. The survey did find that 49% of voters in the U.S. consider cryptocurrency policies an important issue in choosing which candidate to support. Among cryptocurrency holders, this opinion is even stronger. 85% consider cryptocurrency policies important, and 92% intend to vote in the upcoming elections. So many cryptocurrency holders are probably already looking at Donald Trump's platform saying, yeah, this is kind of where I want my future to go when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and policy and, just everything. If you look anywhere around the world, crypto policy is already really sorted out in many ways. When it comes to the trading, it's already regulated, but also when it comes to changing the financial landscape, the modernization of the financial structure, a lot of other countries around the world are already on board with a lot of these policies where, the U.S. is still trying to find their way. So these results suggest that voters, especially cryptocurrency holders, are willing to switch parties if opposing candidates adopt more favorable positions on digital assets. So it could be a swing issue. Specifically, the survey revealed that voters are 13% more likely to support a candidate who advocates for crypto policies, even if they belong to a different political party. Cryptocurrency holders show a greater propensity to change their support, with a 58% likelihood of voting for candidates from another party who support cryptocurrency initiatives. So I don't know how many people who are watching this video right now feel that way in the United States. If you guys are American and are planning on voting this cycle, please do put it down in the comments. And by the way, I have been trying to clean up the comments. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Yes, there still is spam, but I'm finding that there's a lot less spam now in the comments. I'm trying my best, guys, to make sure that I'm using my resources and my time wisely here. Down here, they talk about party perception. Okay, regarding the perception of cryptocurrency alignment, the Republicans have a slight advantage. 35% of voters believe the party is suited to handle digital asset policies, compared to 32% for the Democrats. It's funny, I thought that spread would be a lot larger. In the survey, Trump received 56% support for his position, while Harris received 55% for her hypothetical position to restrictive SEC regulations. Additionally, 54% of voters are asking Harris to take a clearer stance on the cryptocurrency industry. So that's the thing. Silicon Valley is full of Democrats. A lot of these, developers, a lot of these crypto proponents historically have voted Democrat, and considering the Harris administration hasn't really given a clear stance on crypto, 54% of voters are asking her to basically do that, and we're not seeing it. So, guys, cryptocurrency obviously going to play a large role in this election. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. Another one here from Michael, considering the great news we just got yesterday regarding the XRP ETF filing by Bitwise. If you guys didn't catch the video I did on that, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Despite all that, we have been seeing the price of XRP moving down, unfortunately. But guys, this is because of a broader market correction. So do not be alarmed. I wouldn't be. The good news is that XRP is witnessing strong market interest as trading volume breaches $1.3 billion. So after experiencing sluggish growth for a couple of years due to the SEC battle, XRP has found its footing thanks to soaring trading volume. And I think we're going to likely see a lot more of this as more news does come in about this XRP ETF. We're going to see probably retail front running this. I mean, if you're already holding XRP, you're already ahead of the game. Market analyst Investing Haven acknowledged XRP trading volume has jumped above $1.3 billion, reflecting strong market interest and whale activity. With derivatives volume also rising, major price moves could be ahead. The analyst added that the soaring volume was bullish since it signaled an imminent breakout that could see XRP hit the psychological price of $1 per coin. I've taken a look at this chart, and we're really just at the mercy of the market, guys. We're still in the spec market. We still have a ways to go for XRP. I think, that the euphoria phase really has not even kicked off yet, and we're still not even above the 0.236. Even in the last, I'm a little clumsy today. Even in the midst of the last cycle in 2021, and when all the on-ramps and off-ramps were cut off pretty much for U.S. traders. I think we only had a couple of avenues to trade XRP in the United States. XRP still made it up to the 0.5, okay? You guys can see that up here. It still did peak. It did go above the 0.5, trading in and around $1.96 per coin, so that was the peak. And guys, we haven't even, so now that we have the on-ramps and off-ramps available to us, we still have not even gotten above, or else put it back on here, we still have not even gotten above the 0.236. So we still have a ways to go. $1 is just the beginning. The leading on-chain analyst stated XRP has attempted a bullish breakout about 6 times or more since late July 2024, with the signals pointing towards a return back above $2 to $3. A holding and sustained breakout may be a matter of time and closer than many may think. So guys, he did post a chart here. I think, again, we're ultimately, it's going to be up to the market. It's going to be up to how much FOMO does come into this market and at what point. For more information on what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. My trading journey this bull cycle, I'm going to be telling my Patreon subscribers when I'm selling my XRP, how much of my XRP I'm going to be selling, all my other legacy coins, plus the $15,000 plus portfolio of altcoins that I have accumulated over the last year and a half. And some of those coins are still at pretty good deals. Since the market has retraced a little bit, you can still pick them up for a pretty good deal. So patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for what I'm doing this bull run. This time it's going to be different. We all want to be on the right side of the trade, right? Trading against the FOMOers, the newbies that are going to come in. You can bet it. They're all going to come in 2025, mid to late 2025. And guys, that's when we decide to pull the trigger. It seems like it's becoming a perfect storm too, right? With the XRP ETF announcement. We also had the UAE announcement as well. Chad mentioning this, with today's announcement from Ripple, there is no longer a need for debate on XRP being used or not in the BRICS Plus nations. Ripple Payments Direct documentation from Ripple. Here's the exact process. Okay, now approved for operation in the UAE. So, I guess people have been wondering, is XRP really going to be used for BRICS? I think the answer is pretty clear. Every single day we're seeing more partnerships develop, and we're seeing more use cases for a cryptocurrency like XRP to be needed. Considering the partnerships that we already know about and the countries that are already involved leveraging RippleNet, I think it's a no-brainer at this point. So he posted this. Okay, to use Ripple Payments Direct, you need to complete the following prerequisites. So sign a contract with Ripple to get access to the payment system and network. Get started with Ripple Payments Direct using the Ripple Payment UI, which enables transactions, creation and settlement, and tracks status events and user activity. So guys, this is just going to make the system, the process, a lot easier for these BRICS nations. And then, of course, we got Ripple Payments Direct and how that has been approved in the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. Ripple will be the first blockchain-enabled payment service provider to be licensed by the DFSA, the Dubai Financial Securities Association. I think that is what that stands for. The independent regulator for financial services conducted in or from the DIFC. So when we're talking about the BRICS nations, right, the UAE did enter late, but guys, there's already so much to suggest that RippleNet is going to be prevalent within these countries. So I wanted to thank Chad for pointing that out. Guys, we got some Ripple partner news too. One of the biggies, Finastra here, they've just partnered up with another bank, Sonali Bangladesh UK Limited. This bank has selected Finastra to provide digital banking, including enhanced Sharia compliant services. Interesting to say the least, considering XRP is a Sharia-compliant cryptocurrency. I think one of the only ones. Maybe I shouldn't say that. There's probably other ones, but XRP definitely, we know for a fact it is on record as Sharia compliant. So Finastra is pleased to announce that the Sonali Bangladesh UK Bank, a UK-based financial institution providing trade finance services to Bangladesh, has chosen its solution to transform the institution's banking operations. By implementing Finastra Essence, a feature-rich SaaS core banking solution deployed by Microsoft Azure, SBUC aims to offer its corporate and banking clients a wide range of digital products and services. This implementation will support both Sharia-compliant and conventional banking, aligning with the diverse needs for its customer base. Here's a quote from their CEO. SBUC has been serving the Bangladeshi community for over 50 years, and we have ambitious plans to grow and evolve our institution. We need a core banking platform that is highly agile and that can help us meet the sophisticated demands of everyone in the community we serve. With its rich features and broad functionality, Finastra's market-leading solution will help us enhance the services we provide to corporates and banks for both Islamic and conventional finance, while enabling our long-term growth. Combined with Finastra's management and expertise, we are confident about what the future has in store for SBUC. Finastra Essence is a cloud-first, next-generation core banking solution that combines deep functionality and advanced technology to increase enterprise agility, reduce costs, and improve operational efficiency. And guys, you can see where the XRPL integration is occurring here with Finastra. They have been a partner for quite a long time. They have been working very hard to be hired by a lot of these banks as this digital transformation does occur. We know the ISO 20022 standard is also likely playing a big role in why these banks and financial institutions are transferring over to a new system, are using companies like Temenos, like Finastra, like ACI Worldwide to integrate so that they can be future compliant. And not only that, the other thing for some of these banks in the Middle East is that they do need to be Sharia compliant. And so, considering XRP is that Sharia compliant cryptocurrency, it would make sense that these companies would choose companies like Finastra to integrate their future banking solutions. So that's great news too, guys. Here's something else that I thought was pretty interesting. And if you're an OG in the space, you know exactly what Anders is talking about. Western Union will appear at Ripple's swell in Miami. So, in this morning's video, we talked a little bit about the XRP ETF and how Swell, I know I've mentioned this in the past in former videos, but how Swell can be used as a platform to kind of tease, to kind of hint at what new news is going to be coming out of the Ripple camp. We were already looking at the speakers a few months ago when the list of speakers was announced, and we were already kind of gleaning this idea that there could be something big announced like an XRP ETF. Well, Anders noticing this, did Western Union finally bend the knee? Even more interesting considering MoneyGram ended their partnership with Ripple when the SEC lawsuit launched. Guys, look who else is going to be at Swell. Rob DeCampos, Chief Compliance Officer at Western Union. Now, to bring you guys back, if you have not been in this space, this is my, my first year in cryptocurrency by December of 2018. Cryptocurrency counter argument. So there's a lot of hype around cryptocurrencies, around startup companies that exploit virtual currencies like Bitcoin. But this article was talking about real world utility back in 2018. Western Union, okay? Obviously, you guys know Western Union. They're a big company for remittances, a brick and mortar company, one of the OGs. Well, guys, they were trialing RippleNet back in 2018. Check this out. Blockchain allows for storing and exchanging information about trades in an efficient and effective way. There are many potential applications for the financial services sector, and Western Union is investing in finding those that best meet our platform. Recently, for example, Western Union partnered with Ripple Labs to test whether sending payments by blockchain was faster and less expensive. And so at that time, the tests are ongoing. Well, then they came out and, they gave their report on this. Western Union, the largest money transfer service in the world, made waves earlier this year when it confirmed that it had partnered with Ripple to conduct a blockchain trial involving the XRP cryptocurrency. However, 6 months into the test, Western Union CEO Hikmet Ersek said that the firm has yet to see any real cost savings that warrant overhauling its system to use XRP for cross-border payment settlement. And this is what I mean when I say, if you're an OG, you remember this. I remember this very, very clearly. Here was the quote: "We are always criticized that Western Union is not cost effective, blah, blah, blah." That's literally how the quote goes, blah, blah, blah. But we did not see that part of the efficiency yet during our tests. This is what the CEO at the time, Hikmet Ersek, said about XRP. The practical matter is it's still too expensive, he added without going into detail. So when he says too expensive, I mean, you got to think, what were the circumstances surrounding this test? How much was Ripple charging at the time? Was there a larger startup fee because it was still new technology? Were they not seeing the cost savings because they weren't doing it at scale, so on and so forth? So there are so many different questions to be asked here. But guys, this is what he said in a public report here that has been now officially documented. Even though they were testing XRP, they basically said, no, it's not really good for us. Again, this was back six years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago now. Fast forward to today, and we have their chief compliance officer from Western Union, Rob DeCampos, going to be at Ripple's Swell event. So, is it going to be one of these cases where we are going to see a 180? I don't know, guys. Time will still tell, but I did want to thank Anders for posting that. I'm really excited to see what happens at this year's Swell event. The other thing I wanted to bring up was this, guys. I kind of missed this as a flurry of activity was going on in the XRP community, but Mr. Mann did post this a couple of days ago. Axelar. We all know Axelar. They're looking to tokenize trillions of dollars on the XRP ledger. David Schwartz was talking to somebody from Axelar here, and he was discussing the proposition of using the XRPL versus the EVM sidechain. Now, I know there's been a lot of controversy surrounding this, but it looks as though Axelar is favoring the XRPL over the EVM sidechain. Listen to this.
What does the user experience using the bridge look like? It's improving over time. So today, what you can do, there's multiple bridges built on top of Axelar. So Axelar itself is just a messaging layer that passes messages across different chains. And on top of that layer, people can build cross-chain applications like bridges. Right? The most popular bridge on Axelar is Squid, which is also going to be launching on XRPL. And what it allows to do is start with any asset on any chain. Let's say you hold some Sol on Solana, and with one transaction from your wallet, you should be able to receive the XRP token or any other token on XRPL. Under the hood, there's many transactions that happen in between. There's a swap on the origin chain, typically. A bridging transaction, you bridge some stablecoin, you swap again, but all that is abstracted away from the user, right? So you can compose these sophisticated sequences of cross-chain interactions and abstract them away so the user only sees the initial transaction and the end result, and the whole flow can take like 10 to 20 seconds, and we're actively improving the time as well.
That's awesome. So what is Axelar going to do for the EVM sidechain?
So first of all, we're going to connect it.
You're going to provide a bridge, I would hope.
But I mean, as I said, I don't think we're going to enable like any, novel use cases. It's more about enabling these big asset issuers like OpenID, and, we have a very close relationship with them, incredible team. And, we're going to enable them to link their instance of like their stablecoin that's going to launch on XRPL with the instance of their stablecoin on Ethereum, right? So a holder of the asset can bridge it over to XRPL EVM with zero slippage, right? So you can do these interesting things where if you work closely with the issuer of the asset, you can allow them to move the asset without friction across chains. But the one thing I'm most excited about happening on XRPL is finally opening up DeFi opportunities for XRP, right? Again, it's the biggest asset with one of the biggest communities that doesn't have DeFi, right? And being able to use this asset productively in DeFi, I think it's going to be a big thing. And then XRPL, Ripple obviously has a very unique edge when it comes to RWAs. And with Axelar, we're working with most of the RWA issuers as well. So it's not something we've done a deep dive yet with your team, but it's something we're prioritizing now and just bringing new RWAs over to XRPL. And I think you guys have a big edge there, and we can make it probably the biggest chain, right, for RWA adoption. So I think there's some interesting directions there.
So a few great things from that clip, using the XRP ledger to really kind of maximize the potential for DeFi opportunities. You can see that they want to bridge the EVM sidechain, but really his focus, it seems as though it's on XRP ledger and really driving that value to XRP. So it sounds as though Axelar is completely convinced that the XRPL is the chain that's going to bring value to their network, and the XRP cryptocurrency is going to be the one that really does make waves, guys. Don't let this stablecoin controversy fool you. I mean, now that we've got the announcement that there is going to be an XRP ETF, this is also going to drive institutional money to the XRP cryptocurrency. It's only going to be a matter of time before we start to see these prices fly. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.